What have you realized you like less and less the older you get?
Where do I start? I mean, the older I get, the less I like people, because there are so many idiots out there. They think they're above the rules, above the law. They think they could just do whatever they want, and that's acceptable. Another thing I don't like, I can't just pick one, is people in cars. I know it's people again, but some of these people, they must have got their driving license off the back of a Happy Meal box. The amount of close calls I've had recently, and then I've had some idiot who wasn't even insured crash into the front of my car on his moped. It just sums up everything, really. Another thing I don't like is arguing with idiots. I mean, some people, they argue with you just for attention, and they will drag you down to their level and then threaten to beat you up. They threaten you with violence because they got nothing better to do than just sort of lash out at you and be basically an idiot even more than they normally are. And it heightens, it gets worse the more they drink as well. Like one of my neighbours, I've argued with him a few weeks ago now, and I haven't seen him. For all I know, he could have just burst into flames afterwards. I haven't seen him at all. I've heard him, but I haven't actually seen him. It's like he's decided to sort of hide from me, like I'm gonna go and kick his ass or something, when it wasn't me that started the argument in the first place over something so ridiculous. And it just annoys me every time I think about it. Another thing I don't like is the fact, as I've got older, it's not a bad thing in a way, I suppose. I care less and less, to the point that I'm now wearing the Crocs I bought as slippers to wear around the house. I now wear them out. Like today, I wore them all day when I went out. I went to the rubbish tip earlier. I thought, I can't be asked to put shoes on. Wore my Crocs. And then I ended up taking my wife to her nail appointment, wearing my Crocs, picking my son up from school, you guessed it, in my Crocs, and then I ended up going shopping in them as well. So I've worn them all day until now. I've come out in the car now and I thought, no, I need to wear something I need to balance it out a little bit now. So I've got a pair of trainers on. But I'm just too old to care about a lot these days. But the main thing I do hate is speaking to people.